Let's see, let's see, let's see. Add it to my list. Guys, how's it going? Come on, where is it? Guys, how's it going? Sorry, it's taking so long. I'm definitely rusty. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting it going, Let's see. Change thumbnail to this one. Save. There we go. Okay. Good. Alrighty, let's see. So I think let's see. I just want to make sure that it's all going okay. Well, I hope the thumbnail is working. Okay. So just in case you guys were not aware, I did post a YouTube video that showed all the new Pokemon that have been added for this update. I did not get into the details of Dynamaxing. Yamper, don't need him. But there are so many new Pokemon. And we are going to be extremely busy trying to capture all these little guys. And the first one that I want to go to is actually get Dreepy. The what I would like to call the bomber dragon. He looks kind of like a B2 spirit bomber. So Dreepy looks like a B2 spirit bomber. Matt is smell like stinky onion. I didn't think Ninja had any friends. Man, I'm so rusty. I haven't played this in ages. I'm not gonna lie, I was not expecting the I wasn't expecting the update to come today, I guess. Or like this week. I was expecting one to be like, oh, let's check a legend. Hoopa, Galarian, Entei, Galarian. I was expecting them to drop it like on Labor Day weekend, so everybody had it like a longer weekend to enjoy it and like experience it. So the fact that they dropped it today, or yesterday, kind of surprised me. Thankfully, I happened to be on I happened to be online and I saw the update go live, so I was able to make like make the video, like lay out all the Pokemon right away, and have it ready to go for a video today. But I slept in late, so hopefully it does okay. But anyways, let's go through this. Oh god. They're not joking. Food is going down like crazy. Do 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 do. So I want it to be nighttime so we can go chase the Dreepy Pokemon. It looks like it spawns in savannas at night. Oh wait, it's only dawn or dusk though. It's a dragon ghost type. So that explains why it's gonna be. Oh yeah, it's a rare spawn. Draco Meteor can be tutored. Draclock and Dragapult. So Dragapult can spawn. Wow, that must be kind of like the like a Dragon Knight or God, I don't even remember. What's the 3rd gen dragon? Salamence. That's the one. So while we wait for nighttime, I'm feeling lucky today. Let's go over this. Let me know if you guys can see this. So we got that. I'm trying to look through like some of this content change. The strike forms. I want to look into that. Oh, actually, let me put that over here. Strike Jolteon. I need to put it back over there. Jolteon Pixelmon Reforged Wiki. Well, that's not right. Pixelmon Reforged. This is what I should have done from the get-go. Jolteon right here. So Strike. I need to see what... There's nothing about the Strike skins. I'm curious how to get, like, how these are acquired. Volcarona, Alter Form. The creator forms are nice. Valetian I don't care about. Zombie don't really care about. Super Luck ability. Guys, please do me a favor and type something in chat. I just want to see if it's I just want to make sure the chat's working, and I'd hate for increases the Pokemon's critical hit ratio by 1 stage. So that could be the water starter of Gen 8. Oh, I don't know if actually you can get that because it's got the other hidden ability that would probably be preferable. Let's see. Okay, so it's almost evening time, so we'll be keeping our eyes open for Dreepy. Let's see what else we got. We got Super Luck, Rattled. Okay, so speed, it's fine. Intimidate. Intimidate is an ability that lowers your Pokemon stage. Affects spawns near player. Infiltrator. That'll be an interesting infill. Pokemon's attacks to ignore Mist, Reflect, Light Screen, Safeguard, and Substitute. Why would this affect spawns near player? Alright, guys, let's see if we can find a Dreepy. It's a rare spawn. I wonder what rare spawn, like what percentage that. So it's good, the more people we have, the better. I just need to make sure I beat him to the Dreepy. Oh, is this a new Arbok? It is. That's a newly. Oh yeah, it's a new Arbok. That's kind of neat. So Portuguese. I can't speak Portuguese. Oh, here's a new one. Quick ball. Wow, I'm almost out of Pokeballs. I have not been keeping up with that. Ugh. Alright, so we're gonna put this guy to sleep. What? What? How is he avoiding this? Is he immune or something? Okay. Should be fine. Dusk Ball. We might actually get the first Pokemon right out first night. That's not too bad. Done. Onezo Dunzo. Still looking for those Dreepies. I don't know if they're I need to check the spawns. Like if there's here. Dreepy, Dragapult. I think a Dreepy would be on the ground. Yeah, land. Okay. Every time I start to like work on getting the Pokedex completed, seems like they just released like a 30 or 40 more Pokemon. There's no chance of me ever catching up. Alrighty. Let's see. PC. So he's leveling up. I need to look up Phalanx. Pixelmon Reforged Phalanx. I'm 99% sure that's a Gen 8. Phalanx. Does it evolve? It doesn't evolve. It's a formation of 6 individuals similar to execute 5 troopers and a leader. Military. Okay. That's a rare spawn. Dawn and Dusk Land. So the fact that that spawned, it's just as likely for a Dreepy to spawn. And we got one the first night, so that's not too bad. Just want to check all these regions up here. I think there's like a teleport or something in here. I just don't know how to get up on top. And I don't have... Actually, I do. Savannah Plateau. So they should be able to spawn up here as well. And now I've got the little PC and everything up here that I need. Let me keep going through these updates. Impidimp is another one. Impidimp. Actually, the big thing I should be looking for is the Root Force Dynamax candy. Dynamax is a mechanic that allows Pokemon to grow giant. Once the Pokemon is Dynamaxed, it will be able to use max moves, which are powerful damaging moves. Sorry, I thought... Since we're waiting, why not? Pokemon Go size double. Is that what Dynamax is? They just double in size? With secondary effects. Every status move becomes max guard when Dynamaxed. Max strike decreases the speed of the target and his allies by one stage. Huh. Grassy terrain, fail. You gain the ability to Dynamax your Pokemon from Magenta quests. Once you obtain the Dynamax band, you'll have to equip it and fight against a trainer or a boss. Okay. So we need to find the quest line. Let's see, home list. So they were supposed to fix the quest where these NPCs should have them. And the thing is, I've never been able to get this to work on servers. Or at least on this server. Shiny Wilmer ate his leg. I told him Wilmer doesn't have people, he won't listen. I really want to get that Dynamax. All these guys running. Oh, yeah, they're still over here. Okay, home list. Home. Land? Nope. Home. Jungle? Wonder if Spawn has anybody? Alright, let's go back up here. Is that a Dreepy? No. Sword and shield. Don't need it. Alright, well if this doesn't spawn a Dreepy, I am going to go back to creative. Alright. Back to creative. Go here, here, here. This is what we're gonna do. It's a lot easier to just make things happen. So by killing the Dynamax, okay, so Dynamax is a mechanic that allows Pokemon to grow giant. Once the Pokemon is Dynamaxed, it will be used, able to use max moves. Nope, 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 nope. Hey, Johans, TD. Yeah, what's up, man? Have you guys seen the videos yet? Because if not, I do have all of the... Oh, God. Spawning off. I need to turn the configuration back. How do I do that? Mod options. Oh, God. Resource packs. That's not right. I forgot how to change the configuration. Chat saying snooper settings. I don't remember how to change configuration because I messed it up where I made it so I saw your video. That is why I am saying it here. Electrode and Snorlax got summer forms, not zombie forms. Oh, okay. So that was. Let me go take a look at those real quick. Form summer. Because I did notice these, and I guess I was just... I mean, they... they look awesome. So what about Ammonite? Is that also the summer form then? Rather than the zombie form? I wasn't sure if those were mod options. Going to... There we go. Johannes, you just saved me. Oh my gosh. Undo changes. What I want to do... I'm looking for like NPC outside effects. Is this it? Number of steps. No. External follow quest. Here we go. Quest max range. Huh. Doesn't actually let me change that for some reason. Pokeloot. Okay, let's see. Thanks, man. It's been so long where I always forget this stuff. Okay, good. We got other than Gen 8 Pokemon spawning, so that's good. Now what I need to do is find like NPCs on, because I want to test out this Dynamax thing. If I have to unlock it with a quest, it says a magenta quest, so I wonder if better yet, I might need to come back to this in the future. So I'm thinking maybe I'll save this one and create a new one. I'll do creative. That's fine. Dynamax testing. Okay, have you tried to find like NPC like the I'm wondering if like in creative at least I can fly around, so I'm hoping that maybe I'm always like the alt forms that they had like I really wish I could get that Mewtwo. That Mewtwo's so sick. But I think I'll be if I can find how to like Dynamax a Pokemon, I'd be all right with that too. Running shoes. Is there any way to open like my actual inventory? Oh, here we wait. So this must be a Dynamax. Nah, so I must just have to unlock it. Ooh, okay. We got lucky on the spawn. Let's see if we can find Nakupe. Let me give you a call on Discord. Alright, Nakupe, do you want to do a Discord call? The chest at the bottom right. Okay. I see. Okay. Well, I'll leave that there. I need running shoes. There we go. Or should I do Thunderstone armor? I don't remember if that's faster. Well, either way, running shoes work great. That's 75% speed. I need to figure out this Dynamax band. I have yet to find a way. Well, I guess quests are what, M? Okay. Get that out of here. Whoops. Like, do I need to... Okay, I've got one quest completed. Alright, sorry. Join call. Hey, Dukupe.
Hello.
How you doing, man?
Pretty good. So what's in this new update?
So they've added a crap ton. Here, I'll pull up the wiki page so you can, or the changelog.
I
So
can actually do that, so you don't have to.
okay, so they've added a ton of new Pokemon, lots of new like art forms. Actually, better yet, I'll go back since I can't figure out this.
Clobbopus and Graplock. Those are pure fighting type Pokemon, and they're actually the first octopus Pokemon since fuck, what is it
Octillery?
called? Yeah, Octillery of Gen 2.
So do they have a squid? Oh yeah, they do have like Tentacool and Tentacruel,
Yeah,
I guess.
Tentacruel are jellyfish.
Oh yeah, those are I thought they were squids. I guess. I guess that'd be
No,
an option for them to make.
I guess, but
Okay, yeah. So we got the I've got the my creation world. So how did you say it? Clobbopus and Grappalock?
Clobbopus and Graplock.
Okay. And then the next one is
Funnily enough, its martial arts belt is actually another one of its arms,
oh.
and its mouth is actually the V that's in the bottom of its face.
That's for the
That's for the Graplock, the
okay.
blue one.
I don't see the V. Let me make this ginormous. Oh no, there's just no way. Let's see, ordinary. Let me make it walking. I'd probably have to see it like while it's swimming or something.
Yeah. So yeah, they're very fast fighters,
Mm-hmm.
and Graplock's signature move, I don't remember exactly what it's called, but it forces your opponent to be trapped in battle, as well as damages it every turn.
Oh, okay.
So it is very powerful and very terrifying as you're seeing it walk.
So that's like the ability of Grapploct?
No, that's not its ability, that's its signature move.
Okay.
As for the bird that's right next to it, Cramorant, that's a water flying type Pokemon and is actually based on the real life animal, the Cormant.
The Cormant.
And its ability is called, oh, fuck, why didn't I prepare for this?
Because you didn't know. I certainly didn't know that it would be they'd be releasing. I thought they would have been. I genuinely thought this
Oh,
update would
did
have
they
come.
not add its ability?
What's the ability? They added
So,
eight abilities.
what its ability does is that when it uses Dive or Surf, it scoops up Aracuda out of the water,
Yeah.
and if it gets attacked, it spits that fish out to damage the opponent. However, if it's below 50 HP, it will scoop up a Pikachu instead, and will have a chance to paralyze its opponent if it gets attacked.
Wow. So with that, let's see. Yeah, was that Ball Fetch maybe?
No, Ball Fetch is Yamper's ability.
Okay.
What Ball Fetch does is that if it doesn't have an item, it will go and fetch the Pokeball you use to catch a Pokemon if it failed.
So then you never waste them.
It only works once.
Oh,
Because
okay.
then the Yamper will be holding the Pokeball.
I hear. Okay, I hear you. So let's animate the. So this Aracuda,
And Barraskewda.
the animations are idle or walking. They don't even have it swimming.
Maybe it's walking is its swimming animation because
That's what it looks like, I guess. Ooh, another bug. Oops.
what kind of bug do you see?
Well, just the fact they say walking rather than. Wait. Oh, this one's sweet. The Barraskewda. The tail rotates.
Yeah, like
That's really
rudder.
neat.
It's supposed to be based on like a missile, while the Aracuda is a bow and arrow, which is why the Cramorant shoots that instead of the big guy.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we have Corsola Galarian form.
Galarian Corsola, a ghost type Pokemon. Unfortunately, it is not a ghost rock type, which is what I thought it was going to be.
Wait, it's not?
No, it's not ghost rock. It's pure ghost. But yeah, it is based on the coral reefs that are dying.
Okay.
Because of what's called scrape fishing.
Scrape fishing?
Basically, they take a big net and they plop it at the bottom of the sea.
Yeah.
And then they just move it so they can catch fish that way.
Okay.
And that's damaging the coral reefs, which is why Corsola, its evolution, has that broken piece of coral as its feet.
So, oh, I see. Okay, so that's what that. So this is like the spirit of the Corsola.
Yeah,
okay.
Bleached Corsola is actually dead.
I hear you.
Which is why this is a ghost type.
Okay.
Now, an interesting fact about this next Pokemon, Galarian Zigzagoon,
Yeah.
this is what Zigzagoon normally looks like. It's just that its environment isn't as hostile in other regions,
Mm-hmm.
so it mellows out,
Oh.
which is why it is a dark normal type instead of a normal type. And it's also why it doesn't have to evolve into Obstagoon.
Cause I mean, Obstagoon does look like it's just a beast. He's ready for a fight. But
These,
that's
these
fascinating.
regular Linoon and Zigzagoon are based on, like, raccoons,
Yeah.
but these are based on honey badgers, which are very prevalent in, like, Eastern Europe.
Okay.
And Obstagoon, especially, has a move called Obstruct, which basically acts as a blocker and an attacker.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, Galarian Wheezing, it evolves from a regular coughing,
Okay.
but this one is a poison fairy type.
That seems like an interesting combo.
Its Pokedex entry says that it was first discovered during the industrial period of the Galar region,
Sure.
and it eats pollution and spits out clean air through its chimney.
Huh. Okay. So this is it's not a top hat.
Those are not top hats, although they are designed to look like top hats.
And his
And the green mustache and beard on the Weezing is highly toxic poison.
okay.
Now, Darumaka and Darmanitan, they're pure ice types. However, that second Darmanitan that you see there is actually its Zen mode form,
Mm-hmm.
which is Ice Fire.
Oh.
It is the first Ice Fire Pokemon of its kind, and you can only actually use it if it's below 50 HP.
Really?
Yeah, 50% HP, not 50 in general. But yeah,
Does that
honestly, they're not really that powerful, although it is really funny looking.
Yeah. I mean the nose on it. It sticks out a little bit.
I love how they're based on Yetis and snowmen at the same time. But yeah, these are actually very late game Pokemon. Like, you don't even get to see these until you're facing, like, the 6th or 7th gym.
The Darmanitans?
Yes, Darmanitan.
Okay.
So, not a lot of people utilize them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Sizzlepede and,
Scorch bug?
Oh,
Or
Centiskorch.
Yeah, Centiskorch.
These are bug fire type, much like,
Volcarona.
yeah, Volcarona and Larvesta. And interestingly enough, these Pokemon are very rare to find, but they are also able to be found in, like, the early regions before you fight the first gym.
Okay.
However, you're guaranteed to find at least one of these while facing off against the third gym. You see, Galar has, like, a fusion of Alola's
Oh, hey.
trials as well as actual gyms.
Okay. Hey,
So,
Tabit the raccoon. I'm not sure why your Lanoon would have converted to a Galar Lanoon. Does that make sense to you, Nikupe? Like why that would?
that doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, raccoon. I would guess that's like a bug. You might be able to, if you screenshot it and like send it to Jay or like put it in the Discord server, you could probably get that fixed, or at the very least they could work on a fix for it in case that's like a widespread bug.
Yeah. But anyway, so the trial for the third gym, which is a fire gym,
Mm-hmm.
you have to battle 3 Pokemon with a partner that will attack you. So you basically have to juggle your partner as well as the opponent.
Okay.
But you are able to catch these Pokemon.
Mm-hmm. Next one, I actually just caught one of these Phalanx guys on the server before I animate. Oh no. Wait, what?
What was that?
I'm trying to like edit this guy and it's not. Oh boy. Phalanx. Phalanx is the next one. What can you tell me about Phalanx?
Phalanx is a pure fighting type Pokemon. Uh, each individual like helmet that you see there is an individual Pokemon.
Okay.
However, they're walking in like a phalanx position, which is basically shields on every side
Mm-hmm.
as well as on top to prevent from arrows.
Oh, okay.
And it's a very interesting Pokemon because they always travel in a straight line,
Yeah.
which has caused a lot of memes when Sword and Shield first came out. Because as you can see, they're just walking in like a marching thing,
Yeah.
which goes to a lot of music. But its signature move is very interesting.
What is it?
It's called No Retreat.
Okay.
Basically, it increases every single one of its stat twice, but at the caveat that it can no longer retreat from battle.
Okay. So it can double its stats. I mean, I that seems like a good, pretty solid to me.
Uh-huh. Oh, I should probably mention the Scorch back there.
Yeah.
It's capable of Gigantamaxing.
It is. Okay.
Now, this is Toxel. This is this is one of the newer baby Pokemon that was introduced to the Galar region.
So that's a okay. I thought that was just
So-
like I didn't realize that was considered a baby Pokemon.
Unlike other baby Pokemon, this one does evolve through level up.
Okay.
However, its evolution method is rather unique, where as you can see, so the next Pokemon, Toxtricity,
Yeah.
it has two forms.
Mm-hmm.
Those forms are based on the Toxel's like nature.
Oh.
So like, if its nature is a hyper one, basically, it'll evolve into the
Hi.
amped form.
Okay.
But if it's a docile one, it will be a low-key form.
I see.
If you want the exact list of what each ability is, I suggest going to Cerebi, which has a pretty detailed list.
Mhm.
However, using a Nature Mint will not affect its evolution.
Okay. Is there one that's like more powerful than the other, or is it just kind of like?
No, they're pretty much the same. It's just whether or not you like the design you like. However, each one does have different abilities,
Yeah.
and they're based on like guitarists. Like the amped form is a regular guitar, but the low key is actually a bass guitar.
Okay.
And it actually strums the membranes that are on their chest.
Oh.
Both of these Pokemon are electric poison type,
Mm-hmm.
so they're the first of their kind, which is really interesting.
Well, moving on to
And for some reason,
Yeah.
in the Galar region, these Pokemon are as a statue near the lighthouse that's right next to the water gym, despite them not being water type at all.
Mm-hmm.
You actually get gifted a Toxel before you enter Nessa's gym. Like, if you go into the nursery that's right before a bridge,
Yeah.
you're just given a Toxel egg. No, not a Toxel egg, just a Toxel.
Okay. Well, that's good if it's a water gym.
Now, interestingly enough, Toxtricity, it has a Gigantamax form as well, and both forms are the exact same form when it Gigantamaxes.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Okay.
unlike the other Gigantamax forms, This one was unavailable to the public for the longest time, much like Snorlax Gigantamax form was. It wasn't until like several months after its release, as well as the Isle of Armor, where you can actually get a Toxtricity yourself.
Okay. Huh, I wonder why they did that. Well, next up we have these two little Indeedis.
Indeedee. The one with its horns up is its male form, and the ones with the horns down is female. They're based on butlers and maids, and they're normal psychic types.
Okay. Are they like any good, or are they just kind of like filler Pokemon?
They're actually pretty decent. However, the differences between the two Pokemon are similar to Esper's evolution Meowstic.
Okay.
However, an interesting factoid about these Pokemon is the male form of Indeedee is a sword exclusive, while the female variant is a shield exclusive.
Oh, okay. I suppose
So
every game has Pokemon like that, where you got one in one
not
game and
like that. Like for that one in particular, it's the gender that's version exclusive.
okay. Next up
Which
we have
is-
these
Ooh, Hatena, Hatterene, and
Hetrim.
Hatchram. Now the little one is a pure psychic type, and I think the medium one is as well.
Yeah.
But the big one is Psychic Fairy.
Okay.
They're based on like the Witch of the Woods from like King Arthur myth.
Okay.
And funnily enough, Hatterene, its body is only like it's much smaller than what you see. All of the pink and blue that you see there,
Is its hair?
that's just its hair.
Oh my god. I
Like,
suppose
if
like
you,
it's
if you look inside, its body is just the same size as its head, and it just dangles, controlling its hair as if it was its own body.
this is gonna be like the next Gardevoir, where it's like there's
There has been a lot of fan art of this Pokemon, and some fan art of this Pokemon fused with Gardevoir, which called it Garderem
oh my
or
god.
Hatterar or whatever the hell it was called. I'm not really a caveat when it comes to that, but I'm curious as to what Pixelmon does with this next one. Because it has a very unique thing to
Milcer, is that milk? How do you say it?
It's Milcery
Okay.
and Alcremie.
Okay.
Now Milcery is based on like cream,
Mm-hmm.
while Alcremie is whipped cream. So how you make whipped cream is that you basically put sugar into milk and you stir it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Alcremie has a lot of head decorations.
Yeah, I was gonna say
if you
there's like
give-
60 of them.
No, there's not 60. There's like 7. There's 7 different.
There's like different skins. I mean they put like 100. They've honestly put like 80 or like 60 or so different like skins of this,
Now,
I guess.
There's an interesting thing about Milcery. So if you give it a sweet item, which will become the Alcremie's head dressing,
Yeah.
then that will affect what is on that Alcremie's head. But how you evolve it into the different skins in the base game, you have to like turn your character into a tight enough circle that your character does a pirouette. And depending on how long you spin, what direction you spin, and the time of day, it will be a different color.
Okay.
So, like that rainbow one that you see right there,
Yeah.
you have to turn counterclockwise for more than 5 seconds at dusk or dawn, one of the two.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Along with these two. Man,
So,
they're
I'm
doing
very
these
interested
guys
to see
dirty.
What do you mean?
First they
Pony-
yeah, like they made them rainbow colored, and now they made them like My Little Pony.
Now, Ponyta is a psychic type, while Rapidash is a psychic fairy.
Okay.
These were actually revealed to the public via a 24-hour live stream where the Ponyta would just peek just random body parts into the camera, teasing it until eventually uh, two Ponytas just went into the middle of the camera and played with each other.
Mm-hmm.
And funnily enough, Nintendo left in a graphical bug, whereas one of the Ponytas didn't have a tail,
Mm-hmm.
which made people believe that that was a gender variant, but it
Oh.
doesn't have one. But yeah, Ponyta is, instead of the Fire Horse Pokemon, it is the unique horn Pokemon.
Unique horned Pokemon.
Say it faster.
Unicorn. Oh my god. Unicorn Pokemon.
Uh-huh.
That's crazy. I just don't understand how they like get all these little like Easter eggs, or like how they think of them. Next is Impidimp.
Impidimp, Morgrem, and Grimmsnarl. Now, Grimmsnarl and Hatterene, their two lines are semi-connected because both of them can control their hair like body parts,
Okay.
and both of them have Gigantamax forms.
Johannes, that's what I was thinking too. The Mudbray came over and was like, I want a piece of that Rapidash.
This line is the only dark fairy type of their kind.
Dark. Okay. So
And
what?
in my personal opinion, Morgrem is my favorite designed Pokemon of all of Gen 8.
What are the perks of having a dark fairy type?
Well, for one, being immune to Psychic and Dragon.
Okay.
Uh,
Psychic. Oh, that is
Other
good.
than that, I'm not really sure. They're based on, like, trolls, goblins, and, imps
Okay.
in European myth. And, funnily enough, Impidimp himself, he was teased for the longest time, but never revealed to the public before the game's release. Even after the game's release, there was never, like, a trailer for him. Like, he was, like, leaked to the public when Nintendo decided to put Nessa's Gym as a demo for the game at E3. And people were taking pictures of both him and Yamper, who was also not released at the time.
Okay.
They talked about Yamper, but they never talked about Impidimp, even though Impidimp was also present in the 24-hour live stream that Ponyta was revealed in.
There's also some witch in Grimmsnarl. He gets him.
Oh,
He gets
yeah.
him.
So you know how I said that Hatterene was based on the Witch of the Woods in King Arthur's myth?
Yeah.
Grimmsnarl is based on the Green Knight that the witch sends to King Arthur to basically kill him.
Oh my god. Next up, the Farfetch'd line. Galarian
yes.
and Sirfetch'd.
Oh, I'm surprised that you have, like, the shiny Sirfetch'd out.
Wait, that's the shiny one?
Yeah, the yellow tip of the leak.
Oh wow. Then it must be skin wrong because the shiny makes Farfetch'd like gold. I just put in the stream, you'll be able to see it.
Alright, so interestingly enough, these are not flying type Pokemon.
What are they?
They're pure fighting type.
Oh.
Oh wait, I'm
Just-
blind apparently because the leak is green when you have it. It must just be either a shaders thing or I'm colorblind.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah.
So, well, this...
So interesting thing about this Pokemon. So
Mhm.
Galarian Farfetch,
Yeah.
it's a sword exclusive.
Dash, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Mudbray, get out of here.
But the way you evolve Farfetch'd into Sirfetch'd, you need to have 3 critical hits in a single battle.
Okay. Well, that shouldn't be too bad.
It is, like, doable with its special item. However, catching it, you only have like a 50% chance of actually having it being held.
Okay.
And if it doesn't, then you're pretty much screwed because that item is a shield exclusive. Which is bizarre. And I have no idea why.
So what item is it?
It's basically a leak.
Oh, okay. Next up, the Galarian Slowpoke and Slow. I know we talked about these before.
Yeah. Galarian Slowpoke and Slowbro. They're part of the Isle of Armor DLC.
Okay.
However, you are capable of getting a Galarian Slowpoke in the base game.
Okay.
Basically, to evolve a Galarian Slowpoke into a Galarian Slowbro, then you need 8 Galarica twigs, and you need to craft them into a Galarica wristband, basically, and give that to the Slowpoke.
Okay.
Using it like you would a Water Stone.
Okay.
And doing that will evolve it into Slowbro, which is a psychic poison type.
A
Whereas
poison
the Slowpoke is just a regular, like, psychic type. Now, its signature move that I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, I bet I know what it is.
Basically, it will either do physical or special damage, depending on which of its stats is higher.
Okay. Shell Sidearm? Is that right?
Yeah, that's it.
Nice.
More Pico. That's an interesting Pokemon.
Yeah, it looks like a Pikachu
clone of the region.
Oh.
There's always one. Yeah, there it is. The Galarica twig and the Galarica thing.
Yeah, we're slowly working our way in that direction.
Interesting.
Goofy gangster, I know. I was hoping for Eternatus and no luck.
Now the thing about before we go into more Pico, they have revealed Galarian Slow King.
Oh,
like, officially.
Okay.
It is also Psychic Poison type. However, the shelter that's normally on Slow King's head has taken full control of the Pokemon and is moving the Slowpoke's body like a twisted marionette.
That seems really dark for a Pokemon.
It is very dark. However, until like later this month, we won't know how it evolves or what its moveset is. But the Crown Tundra DLC will release this month.
Okay.
Anyway, more Pico. It is electric and dark type, the only one of its kind. And it has the ability Hunger Switch, which basically what it does is at the end of every turn, it will swap between its two forms. Its stuffed form and its hangry form.
Oh, I see.
Basically, its form
full and hangry. Okay.
Basically, what this ability will do is affect the type of its signature move or a wheel.
Okay.
So if it's in its base form, that move will be an electric type. However, in its hangry form, it will be a dark type move.
Okay.
Pinsirchin is our next contender.
This guy's so tiny.
It is.
Little
it's
sea
basically
urchin.
trying to mimic the Pyukumuku's popularity of last gen.
Okay.
But unlike Pyukumuku, which is a water type, this is an electric type.
Okay.
I've not actually used this little bastard in my games, but I do know that it's very good in competitive.
Really?
Not a lot of people utilize it.
Interesting.
Because they like older Pokemon.
Okay.
Now the crowd favorite, Snom. Not Frostmoth, just Snom.
How is Snom a crowd? Like, it just seems like such a turd of a Pokemon.
People love it because it looks absolutely adorable and derpy. And it moves incredibly slow, despite wanting to race all of your Pokemon in Pokemon Camp. Now, Snom is obviously based on a moth larva. However, Frostmoth is based on the Venezuelan poodle moth, both of which are ice bug type.
Okay.
And
Ice bug.
funnily enough,
Okay.
Frostmoth is the only Galarian bug Pokemon that does not have a Gigantamax form.
Dang. Animate this one.
Yeah, he's very small.
Galarian.
Galarian Mr. Mime. Now, Galarian Mr. Mime is an ice psychic type.
Okay.
And it actually has a very cute backstory for Mime Juniors to evolve into this.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mime Junior basically loves the Mr. Rhymes of this region so much that it puts ice on its feet and mimics its tap dancing, which is why instead of a mime, this one's a dancer.
Okay.
It's a very cute story, and Mr. Rhyme is a really good Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
But Mr. Mime it looks absolutely terrifying in my opinion. Although I do appreciate how the ice on its chest is a bow tie. Not a bow tie, actual tie.
That is awesome. Yeah, it looks like it has like sideburns. It looks like a pedophile because it's got like a bald head, but like sideburns. I don't know. It's just a very creepy looking Pokemon. Well,
Galarian Meowth and Berserker.
Mm-hmm.
Now, funnily enough, Galarian Meowth is a pure steel type.
Oh.
Uh-huh. And the coin that's on its head is actually harder than the other coins on the previous Meowths.
Okay.
They're based on Vikings of old, which is why Berserker has the horns like that.
Oh.
And Berserker himself is actually based on Viking berserkers, which basically go into a drug-infused rage, which makes them like an unstoppable animal. And interestingly enough, Berserker doesn't have a Gigantamax form.
Okay.
But a Cantonian Meowth does.
A Cantonian?
Yes.
Kanto. Okay.
And the ghost dragon types of the region: Dreepy, a
Yes.
Dracloak, and
Dragapult.
Dragapult. That's now, as you can see, as it evolves, it gains another Dreepy.
Yes.
So basically, Dragapult is based on stealth bombers, which are military planes. However, Dreepy are based on missiles. And Dragapult's signature move, Dragon Missile, is a multi-hit attacker that hits both opponents if you're in a double battle.
Oh, nice.
And it literally fires the Dreepy from its head.
Yeah.
To attack.
Yeah, this one's definitely gonna be like, I think, a fan favorite for this update.
Not really
for sure.
A fan favorite, but
really?
It is one of the Pokemon that Leon the Champion has.
Okay. I can definitely see people going after those. So that's like all of the new Pokemon.
Right.
But then they did add strike forms, which I have no idea where these come from.
Strike forms?
Yeah. So let me change the date or the light. At nighttime it like.
Well, before you do that, I have to do something real quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. Ooh, let me go check out this village. Oh no, I turned spawning off. Dash. Have you figured out how to Dynamax or get these strike forms? I gotta animate these guys. Get the true. And mate all of them. Guys, these strike forms I think are probably my favorite addition for these Pokemon this update. Wait, is that? Oh yeah, okay, it's coming up. I mean they just look at that Jolteon. It just looks incredible. I just think they could have used a little bit more electricity on like its forehead and like the ears. Ninetales looks alright. The back is kind of plain, but that's not too bad. I mean, this one's just lit up to the max. Poliwrath, whatever. Crobat's alright. What are your guys' thoughts on this new update? What are you most excited? I think I've got to be excited for the strike forms and obviously Dynamaxing. If they can figure out how to get the Dynamaxing like quests, because it seems like I've tried to force spawn the NPCs. Well, I say that, not really understanding how it works. So I don't know if I was even doing it right. But I don't. It says a magenta quest for Dynamaxing, which I just don't know how. I don't know how to do it. Dynamax. Let's see. Magenta quests. Quest is a chain of objectives which can be followed. Okay, this blank quest has had all details removed. Oh god. For the purpose of this guide, it will be used as a reference and starting point to build your own quests. At the top of all quests there will be 4 fields which need to be set radiant. The radiant is used for inserters to make it available to be true. Okay. So magenta must be purple, which is epic. Huh. Active stage. This is nuts. Quests. Blaze, how you doing, man? I'm looking forward to Gigantamax Zombie Charizard. If you can do that, that would be really insane. I genuinely don't understand like how you're supposed to get these quests though. At least, I mean, from the time that I played, those are the strike forms.
Those are awesome.
I know, but I have no idea like how to like acquire these. I don't see anything in their wiki pages about it either. Quick question: Is
Gigantic have to be struck by lightning?
So, Raccoon is like, quick question: Is Gigantamax Out the Pokedex isn't showing up any. What? Raccoon, I'm not sure what you're saying.
He's
Gigantamax.
asking if there's any Gigantamax forms that are available.
Oh, well, I have to imagine all the Pokemon that can Dynamax that are released in the game should be able to right now. But it
Yes,
sounds
but
like
this is Pixelmon. So
yeah,
you
that's a
gotta
good point.
imagine that they're probably holding back on the Gigantamax forms until all of them are out.
Well, but they've released isn't Dynamaxing I'm thinking of. Okay. So Dynamax and Gigantamax are two different things.
Dynamaxing is basically gigantifying the Pokemon for 3 turns. Well, Gigantamaxing only certain Pokemon are able to do, which changes their form and some of their moves to completely different ones, unique to that form.
Oh, okay.
So, like, for example, Cinderace, it can Gigantamax,
Mhm.
but in its Dynamax form, if you use Pyro Ball, it will just be Max Flame.
Okay.
While as Gigantamax Cinderace, when you use Pyro Ball, it is... Oh, fuck. I use... This Pokemon's my starter, too. Why can't I remember this name? I use it all the time.
So, yeah, Raccoon, Dynamax or Gigantamax probably isn't released yet. I thought.
Oh, it's G-Max Fireball.
Okay. I just think, I mean, these strike forms, I don't know how to get these, but if you. So you're thinking, like, they need to get struck by lightning.
Yes, that's what I'm thinking, because look at the designs on them.
Yeah. I just. So. Like, how do you get your Pokemon hit by lightning? I don't get it.
Several ways. One way is Thunder. Like, there's a field move that actually calls down lightning
Yeah.
to the ground.
So
However,
you need.
there's also, like, the just random chance of getting struck by lightning.
Okay. So you're thinking, like, if I went into a battle with somebody, they use Thunder on me, it potentially could change.
But I feel like these have to be, like, wild Pokemon and not caught.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Kind of like how you can only get a zombie Gyarados if you catch a cooked Magikarp.
Okay.
But yeah, oh, the Vivian.
I thought Jolteon looks the coolest, but Vivian looks pretty awesome as well.
Look at the pattern on its membrane. Oh, that's so sick.
Raccoon, yeah, I hear you, man. It's gonna be amazing. I just can't believe they've released all this like content. So let me put it back to light. We have the creator versions of some Pokemon. So this is an alt art Volcarona, which I think looks pretty sick. Did I lose you?
I'm gonna have to wait until like the stream catches up.
Oh,
because
right,
I'm currently admiring the Vivian.
Yeah, the creator.
Oh, that Mewtwo looks hilarious.
I know, I love it.
I think it's based on Men in Black. Which is ironic because Mewtwo looks like an alien.
Yeah. It looks like
the Volcarona, I believe, is based on like a solar eclipse.
Oh.
Kind of like how shiny Solgaleo looks.
Okay.
What is that Pokemon?
Xerneas.
That's a Xerneas?
It's unfortunately, yes, a Xerneas with like a nose that just I mean, the nose on these things looks hilarious.
Why did it make Xerneas look like Bullwinkle?
It's for me the thing that really messes up my like appeal for this Xerneas is like the face. And more specifically the nose.
Derpy as hell.
Yeah. And then Dragonite I think looks awesome. Like Mewtwo and Dragonite look amazing.
I love hipster Dragonite.
Yeah. He's got like a nice cool hoodie. And I mean Dragonite's always going to be a fan favorite.
Actually, Dragonite is making a return in the Crown Tundra, so if you do have Sword and Shield, you are able to transfer your Dragonite over come late October.
Okay. Then we have like Valencian forms of
Valencian.
yeah. So all I can really tell, um, is that for these things they pretty much just change like the color, like the Bellsprout series, like they've got a little tan, and then like the Butterfree got a little different pattern on its wings, and
I'm gonna have to catch up to the stream.
yeah.
Oh, oh, these are based on the anime.
Are they?
Yeah, there's like a special butterfree. Like there's like this one island in the Orange Isles that have like all sorts of things. Like one island has like a lot of Pokemon that are just pink.
Eric, how's it going, man?
But there are other Pokemon that just have a different design on them.
Mm-hmm. Eric, this is my expert Nikupe who's talking to me right now. He knows everything about Pokemon. And B-Boy, I'm still working on that as well. You know a lot. Then they have
because I play the games and I frequent the anime.
Then they added I guess so in the patch notes.
More summer forms.
Yeah.
Why does Electro look like a beach? Why did they give a beach ball sunglasses?
Because he stole his eyes. Yeah, they called it zombie forms in the patch notes, but all it's I had to make a video on the new update, Eric. Gotta get those subscribers.
I love how Snorlax has the little floaties that won't be able to carry them. The Almanite does look kind of interesting, though. Kind of reminds me of Lord Healer.
Lord Heal. Oh yeah, man, that's so long ago. The other thing, or the next thing, is the miscellaneous forms. Snowy Snorlax, and then
Yeti.
Yeah, and then the different colors on the hoods of the Cobras or Arbok make like different faces.
Ooh, Halloween forms for the Arbok.
I'm almost to 700 subs, Eric.
So, interesting thing about Arbok. The original idea for it was that depending on where you would find this Pokemon, the pattern on its belly would be different.
Okay.
However, they never ended up doing that because limitations of technology. Oh. And it's also the same thing with like Mantike, because the pattern on its back is supposed to change for every region that it's in.
Okay.
But it's always that same derpy smile.
Mm-hmm. I'm moving over to the new abilities and new attacks. There are a ton of them.
Let me actually pull up the thing for the new attacks. I love how in the changelog, added Centiscorch, also referred to as Nope.
Yeah. Which honestly, like, he's not that creepy for a centipede. What's a Dynamax candy?
Oh, Dynamax candy. Basically, a single Pokemon can only eat 10 of them ever, and Dynamax candy will increase their Dynamax level.
Oh, okay.
Depending on their Dynamax level, it increases the Pokemon's health when it Dynamax.
Okay.
So if you feed them 10 candies, then their HP will double.
Okay, so it's like 10% increase per candy eaten. Okay. Dang. that's pretty nuts. So yeah, the new abilities are Super Luck, Rattled, Intimidate.
I'm surprised that they recently added Super Luck.
Well, so one thing I'm confused about is that in the notes it says Infiltrator like affects spawns around you, but like I don't see anything about that in the on the wiki pages for Infiltrator.
Let me actually see what Infiltrator does. Infiltrator. This ability will... Oh, if a Pokemon with Infiltrator is the first place in the party, wild Pokemon are less likely to appear. Basically, it's a natural, like, repel.
Where do you see... Like, I didn't see that in the wiki.
No, this is, like, official, like, Bulbapedia.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And what it does in battle is... moves used by a Pokemon with Infiltrator also bypass the effects of target's Aurora Veil and will not be taken by Transform and not be affected by Skydrop as well. It
Okay.
bypasses the effects of substitutes as well, so you can just completely just attack the opponent
Mm-hmm.
through all sorts of defenses.
Do you see anything about like Dragon's Maw?
Dragon's what?
Dragon's Maw. It's at on the list.
Ooh,
It's second from the bottom.
Dragon's Maw. If I'm not mistaken, that's basically like the dragon form of Bite.
It's a signature ability of Regidrago. Regidrago.
Regidrago?
Oh.
Oh, so
Oh, that's interesting.
yeah, that's very interesting.
So,
The effects of Dragon's Maw are currently unknown. Then, which I don't know why it would be added to.
yeah. So I mean, I'm sure
Or
they're
maybe
probably
that's just Bulbapedia that doesn't know what the hell it's talking about. Let me go to Cerebi. Because I've never heard of Dragon's Maw. Although the fact that it's the signature ability of Regidrago does make sense for that then. Because it's not even out yet.
hmm Well, that's what I'm kind of thinking. Maybe the devs are prepping for the release of the new Regis.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Because Transistor is the electric Regi one.
No, Regieleki.
Yeah, is Transistor like?
If I'm not mistaken, yeah, I think it's Transistor. Yeah, okay. Alright, so yeah,
Yep.
not even Cerebi knows what Transistor or Dragon's Maw does.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So those they must just be prepping for the release of the Regis.
Mm-hmm.
So I need to look up Parish Body.
Parish Body is basically like, it's kind of like an ability form of the move Destiny Bond.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's for Cursula.
Yeah, it's the signature ability of Cursula. And it... When the Pokemon with Parish Body is hit with a contact move, both the attacker and the Pokemon with the ability will faint in 3 turns. Basically, it's like Parish Song, but an ability.
Hey Blaze, I still don't know how to Dynamax yet.
So Dynamaxing in the games, you need 2 things. The first thing is the Dynamax Band, which you get from a wishing piece.
And I think for Pixelmon you get it from doing a quest line. At least that's what I saw.
The second thing that you require for Dynamaxing are power spots.
Oh.
Yeah. So you can't just Dynamax willy-nilly in Sword and Shield. There are these spots in the games that you can only Dynamax there.
Okay.
They're for either gym battles or for the max raid battles.
Okay.
So normally what these power spots look like are these 6 little hexagon things that jettison from the ground, and there's one hollow center. So the player can dive into and battle this maximized Pokemon. And honestly, I don't know if that is in the game yet, the power spot, or if it's going to be in the game at all.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going to happen in Pixelmon, but I do know you at least need the power band, which I assume you get similar to how you get a Mega Ring by defeating a Dynamax Pokemon.
Well, yeah, so what I saw was like you needed to do a quest line or complete it. Yeah, a magenta quest line. So that's like a legendary one. But the thing is, I haven't had like a lot of luck with the quests in the game yet. It seems like they're very like sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. So it's a little bit I'm like hoping they've been fixed, but anyways, they've added 32 new attacks.
Ooh. Oh.
I've got them all listed on the screen.
Awesome. All right, so most of these moves are actually like they're move tutor moves from the Isle of Armor.
Oh.
So like
okay.
Yeah. So Grassy Glide basically it increases the Pokemon's attack. What's it? Oh, what does it say? Okay, it gives any Pokemon that it gives that move priority while it's in grassy terrain.
Okay.
So it moves faster when a grass terrain is up. However, only certain grass type Pokemon can learn it.
Mm-hmm.
Then okay, so Shell Sidearm is the signature move of Slowbro. Dual Wing Beat is the flying type move tutor move.
So Plasma Fist, I knew it was Zeraora's.
Yeah, Plasma Fist is Zeraora's signature move.
So like, and I thought that was in the game already. So I'm kind of confused, like why that was in the patch
Yeah,
notes.
they're also adding Sparkling Aria and Darkest Lariat.
Yeah. So it's like some
Are
of
they?
these.
Hold up. Are they adding the other one? I don't see it. So yeah, that's weird. So Darkest Lariat is the signature move of Incineroar, while Sparkling Aria is Primarina's signature move.
Oh, so okay. I just fed my Score Bunny 10 candies. I just need to figure out how to get the band.
Hmm.
Band.
Oh,
Is that a relic
all
band?
right. So, the Relic Band?
Is that so? That's coming over here more to the relic decorations. But is a relic band what you need for Dynamaxing?
I hold up. Let me. Like this delay is really torture for
Sorry. Oh yeah.
info.
Sorry. Blaze. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out this.
Oh no, a Relic Band is basically like a sold item, a sell item.
Oh, okay.
Although they could have been like Dynamax thing from the olden times. But no, all those items except for the badge that's in the top middle, those seem to just be like more sell items.
Well, I'm just like I don't see anything about a Dynamax band. Is it so? What's this Galarica twig and cup? That you said you had mentioned those
Yeah.
things
So the
before.
Galarka twig, if you have 8 of them, then you can make the Galarka cuff, which is basically the Galarian Slowpoke's version of a water stone. Use it on it, and it will evolve into Galarian Slowbro.
Okay.
However, the Galarian TMs. Now this is interesting. Now you know how in Pokemon TMs are now multi-use.
Yeah.
In Sword and Shield, they introduced TRs, which are basically like TMs of the previous generations, where they're only single use.
Mhm.
Whereas TM stands for technical machines, TRs stand for technical records.
Okay.
So I assume that they're going to be implementing a system that has both TMs and TRs.
Mhm. Dang. So Raccoon's saying that in order to get the Dynamax quest, you need to find an unloaded village. Let me see, because I think this is technically a village.
Ooh, blanked Galarian TM?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, that means you're able to craft these Galarian TMs.
oh dang. So what does that mean in terms of like? Well, I guess. Well, if you
I
can
guess
only.
that
Hmm.
I guess that means like what Pixelmon does is that they take all the TMs from from every single game and put them into TMs because normally a Pokemon game only has 100 TMs,
Okay.
but with Sword and Shield having TMs and TRs, they have 200. But Pixelmon doesn't have that restriction, and I believe that you're able to craft your own TM, but instead of being multi-use like actual TMs, these are only single use.
Okay.
So that's my theory on Galarian TMs. It's only because of that blank Galarian TM.
I don't understand like how I'm not finding any quests like in this creative world.
I mean, how do you find quests?
Well, so the NPC should have like an exclamation point above their head. Village routes. Find
Well,
a
I
village.
doubt that you're gonna find a quest in a gym.
Yeah. Just
Maybe it's just that it's not in this village. Although it does seem kind of interesting that that they're requiring you to do a quest to get this thing. Because Dynamaxing is broken as all hell. Like, it's considered banned in most tournaments.
Just because of the high HP?
No, not because of the high HP. Yes, the high HP is one factor.
Yeah.
But another factor is that, like, every single one of Dynamax Pokemon's moves can break through any protect move, like protect, reflect, shit like that. And they do moderate amounts of damage.
Sure.
And if you are really good at managing a team, a Dynamax Pokemon can be the end of anyone's team, even if it is just half of them.
I'm looking for like any other villages just to see if maybe.
I thought that Mareep was a double for a second.
Oh, here's another gym. What are these? I wonder what these like snow globe areas are. I thought that was like another gym, but it doesn't
Snow
look
globe
like.
area?
Yeah. So here, the stream should catch up in a minute. But it's. Well, I guess. Wait, there's trainers like floating up there. Let me see if I can.
Oh no, that snow globe area is a gym.
It is? Okay, so that one town had the electric gym and it just had dual gyms. So the that Dynamax skill, it can break through.
Yeah, it can break through any defensive move.
Okay.
But it does less damage.
Oh, hey.
Kind of like how Z moves break through protect, but do less damage.
Okay. I was actually my buddy Eric. He's got that new Sword and Shield game as well on the Switch. How is there any way to actually like train or like IV or rather EV train your Pokemon in that game and like keep track
EV
of
training, it? EV training is based on like the Pokemon that you face off against. So
right, yeah.
Say you want to face off against you want to train up your HP stat and your special defense stat. You would need to find Pokemon that increase those EVs incrementally, because some Pokemon they increase one stat while others increase another.
Right. Is there any way to like is there any item that allows you to like look at that, or is that
no?
You just have to
but
mentally
there
keep.
are like protein items that you can get that increase the stats for you.
Okay.
And there are also berries that decrease the stat.
So if he wanted to do like actually EV train his Pokemon, he would have to take the berries to essentially zero out everything.
Actually, if he has the Isle of Armor DLC, there's an NPC that completely zeroes out all EVs.
Oh, I think he said he was gonna get it. But yeah, so then he would have to look to see which EVs each Pokemon that he defeats gives that Pokemon. So then he'd have to like keep track of it. Okay.
It's very time consuming, which is why I'm not a big fan of competitive. Because I just want to play the game, man. Although Sword and Shield does have a battle tower in the post game that does subtly teach you how to train for competitive.
Okay.
And you can even rent some teams that are bred for competitive battle.
He just asked, are those items they're at the battle tower?
Yes. The items can be bought at the battle tower, but they can also be bought in the Isle of Armor once you upgrade the dojo.
Okay.
High enough.
Because he says he does have the DLC. Oh, the Volcarona wings light up too. That's pretty neat.
Ooh.
In the nighttime. He says he's in the same boat with you, Nakupe. He was like very time consuming, so he's been putting it off. But I know like it's a pretty good power, like pretty good power increase. Like it should be good even if you're going in those like raid battles, right?
Yeah, it's definitely good for the raid battles. However, I've just been like tanking a lot of max raid dens with just my starter, and I don't like going into online raid dens, so I usually go them alone.
Okay.
You do get 3 NPCs that fight with you, but those aren't really good, and they die a lot.
That's what.
The bad thing about that is that a max raid battle ends after either 4 feints or 10 turns.
Okay. That's what they
So
were saying too about the NPCs just taking all the lives and then like booting you out of it.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate, but
Oh, a wild Galarian Zigzagoon.
good eyes, man. Well, I feel like we did a pretty good coverage of this update.
Mm-hmm.
I might wait to see and figure out what they're doing with this Dynamax ban, because once we can figure out how to get it, I want to make a video on it.
Now, moving on from the Pokemon side of Pixelmon to the Minecraft side of Pixelmon, have you been following Minecraft's development?
No. Why? What's the news on that?
In the summer of 2021, 1.17 will be released, and it is the Caves and Cliffs update.
Oh, with the sheep or like the goats?
Uh-huh. So, like, there's new mountain generations.
Yeah.
Like, and there's also powder snow, which is basically a trap block because they look extremely similar to snow. However, if any mob steps on it, they will sink into the ground.
Huh. Hey, Nikupe, have you been able to, with NPCs in that game, are you able to beat 5-star raid battles? Like, just using...
Oh, definitely.
You can?
I have defeated a lot of level 5 raid battles. I even faced off against a shiny Zeta Orda for the special event that they did a while back.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I have myself a shiny Zeta Orda.
So,
like, you're unable to catch them in that event. However, if you manage to beat one, and if 1 million players had defeated one, then everyone who has defeated one would have gotten a shiny Zeta Orda, and I have mine.
Because, yeah, it sounds like my buddy, he's not able to beat the 5-star raid battles using the NPCs. Like, they just die to it. Like, what's your...
my starter was just a Cinderace. I managed to level it up to level 100 before I went into the Elite Four. So I've been like I really love like battling with that Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually the very first Pokemon that I've actually gotten to level 100 to. But yeah, if he has a Cinderace, then the moveset that I use for max raid battles is Pyro Ball, Shadow Ball, Electro Ball, and Iron Head.
Pyro Ball, Shadow Ball, Iron Head, and what else?
Electro Ball.
Those are the moves you need, Eric.
Those are the moves that I use, but you can use something different. Also, Eric, in case you don't know...
Ranny! So, it sounds like to get the Dynamax, you need to... Like, apparently you need to get a quest line from an NPC village, and that allows you to unlock the Dynamax band. Which, by the way, I've been looking for one in this creative world, and I've not had any luck. So, I'm guessing it's not super common. But then you can feed your Pokemon these candies, Dynamax candies, right here, and you can feed them 10 of them to give them more HP from the sounds of it.
Yeah, only when it's Dynamax though, because once it reverts back, it goes back to its normal HP.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah. Back to what I was saying to Eric. In case you don't know, if you transfer a Pokemon from Sword and Shield to Pokemon Home, then if you go onto the phone version of Pokemon Home, then you will be gifted a Scorbunny, Sobble, and a Grookey, all with their hidden abilities.
What? That's insane. What does he have to do?
Just transfer a Pokemon from Sword and Shield to Home.
Because the hidden ability is ridiculous for Cinderace.
Yeah, Scorbunny's hidden ability is Libero, which basically changes the Pokemon's type to the move that it's about to use.
Mm-hmm.
So every single move does stab.
Yeah. Get that 50% multiplier. Yeah, you got it, Randy. No problem. Well, I appreciate the information, Nikupe. I actually do have to get going, though.
Alright, well, I have to... Well, I haven't actually said much about the Caves update, though.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, let's wrap that up. Or
Alright.
I can hang on for another 5 minutes.
They're adding cave biomes.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is the Lush Greens, which is basically an underwater forest biome.
Okay.
You can easily find them in the overworld by just digging under a new type of tree that they're adding.
Yeah.
And in the water, in these lush biomes, are axolotls, which are basically the equivalent of dogs, but for underwater.
Okay.
Because you can scoop them in a bucket, and when you release them, they will swim alongside you and fight for you. However, if they do get hurt, they will play dead so that the enemy can go attack something else while they regenerate health.
Okay. So you get those from like the caves?
Uh-huh. There's also the Deep Dark, which is a cave biome that is at the deepest parts of the world.
Okay.
The Deep Dark has this black moss that can hear you. So if you make any footsteps or you place any blocks, it will emit a redstone signal.
Okay.
And that redstone signal can be completely wireless. So we're going to be able to make wireless redstone contraptions in the future.
Oh. That's going to be awesome.
Which goes to the most terrifying aspect of the Caves update. A new hostile mob in the Warden. This mob is completely blind, but it can hear you. If you make any footsteps, it will be drawn to you.
Oh,
if you throw a snowball, it will be drawn to where it landed. Placing a blocks will also be drawn to you, and if you decide to attack it, it will run in the direction of its attacker. And it does Iron Golem levels of damage through netherite armor, which is the strongest armor in the game, even more strong than diamond.
So is that armor new as well?
Yeah, the armor was a part of the Nether update, which was the most recent one.
Okay. I'm digging these gyms. These gyms are awesome.
Wardens are pretty terrifying, but they're also very derpy looking. And they're adding a new ore in copper.
Oh, that'll be kind of neat.
So basically, copper spawns in veins, and if you use this for decoration, once you place it, it will be orange, but very, very slowly over time, it will turn green.
Raccoon, 1 second. I'll go check the size of the snob for you. So okay, so it can change to green.
Yeah, just like actual copper. So, for example, the Statue of Liberty is made entirely of copper, and when the French first gave it to us, it was brown.
Mm-hmm.
However, now the Statue of Liberty is entirely green.
Mm-hmm. Just from the corrosion. So it looks like you can go down to a microscopic raccoon, but you can probably only find as small as a pygmy. So you'd have to breed for the microscopic one.
And there are also other things that you can craft with copper,
I'll
like
be.
lightning rods.
Oh. Oh, which could help with the
Mhm.
strike Pokemon.
And if you craft the copper with a new type of gem, amethyst,
Raccoon. Mm-hmm.
then you're able to make a telescope, which is
Oh.
basically similar to Optifine Zoom. However, you have like this neat little UI as if you're looking through a telescope.
Okay. Well, that's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm. It's also much better than Optifine because, unlike with Optifine, that basically increases the size and shows you like that one tiny part of your screen,
Mm-hmm.
it actually zooms in as if you were right there.
Okay.
So it's very useful to have for adventuring in vanilla Minecraft.
Mm-hmm. Well, I appreciate the information, Nukupi. I do have to probably hop off though.
All right, that's all right. I
But
just wanted to tell you about the cool new shit that Minecraft's doing.
yeah, this is awesome, man. And thanks again
Uh
for
huh.
all that Pokemon information. It's certainly more than I would have. Certainly more than I could have ever, figured out by myself. So.
All right. And before you go, I just have one final thing to say.
What's that?
Steve, Alex, the Enderman, and the zombie are all going to be playable fighters in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
What? Is Smat? How is that even possible? They must have worked out a deal, huh?
Yeah. Mm, uh, Sakurai worked with Mojang to put Steve in the game,
Mm-hmm.
and it's actually through Steve that Banjo Kazooie got a chance to shine
Oh my gosh.
because they were working on this for a while because its neutral B is basically like mining the ground and the wall for materials that you can
Mm-hmm.
use to place blocks in on the stage, as well as craft better tools for your attack.
Okay.
And if you want more information about that, just go on to Nintendo's YouTube channel and watch the presentation that Sakurai did.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if you, I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, definitely, man. Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
All right, talk to you later.